everybody in.
Oh, that's wonderful. Hi and welcome everybody. Thank you for your patience, as I know you've been waiting, I'm going to say patiently, to find out more information about our amazing incentive trip, and tonight's the night. So we've got a lot of information to share, and yes, we're excitedly looking forward to working with you over the forthcoming months and helping each and every one of you achieve this amazing trip. So again, thank you for joining us tonight, and we're ready to share some exciting news with you. Wow. Every time I see that photo, it just grabs me. It is amazing. And, you know, Tasmania, the island on the edge of the world. And I have so many colleagues and friends over the around the world who would love to visit Tasmania because of, you know, how it captures everyone's imagination as being heritage listed, or most of it is. And here we have it on our back doorstep. So we're excited for taking you there early next year and staying at the MacHugh 01, the most beautiful hotel right in Hobart, which is pretty exciting. And, you know, we have something for everybody, from gourmet food to wine tasting to adventure, to relaxing. And if the most adventure you want is sitting around the pool drinking a cocktail, then we have that for you too. So, okay, let's roll out some information for you tonight. So we need you to put these dates in your calendar. You know, what we need to remind you of is the incentive period, the 1st of March to the 31st of December. And the travel dates are the 21st to the 27th of March, 2023. I'm going to give you this thought: what the mind perceives, the body will achieve. So capture these dates and focus on them, and you will be celebrating with us. And one is the flag, obviously, for the incentive period, but the other is celebration time, and we can't wait. Okay, so how do we get you there? I'm just going to go over a couple of things that we covered on our last call. We've got some newbies on the call tonight, but it's well worth just validating some of the things that are really important. Okay, so this page, we're capturing where do I start and what has changed. And I will go into detail on the next slides about where and how to confirm some of the information here, but let's just go through it one by one. First of all, I'd like you to register your interest to receive 50 bonus points. But there's more to it than that. If we have you on our register, we can help with tracking, we can help with information, we can make sure you get mail outs and you're part of the communication loop. So it isn't all about the 50 bonus points, it's about keeping in contact and connecting with each other. And as I said here, identify your base leadership level is a key element that you need to be able to know where to find it. And we're going to go over that in detail a bit later. But this is a change from last year. It was the highest leadership level held for at least 3 months of the baseline period of 1st of February 2021 to the 31st of January 2022. But the leadership level held the month prior to the incentive starting. So there's a big change there, okay? Now, identify your base DPV about. So for this trip, average of your DP achieved during the baseline period, that's a whole year, from the 1st of February 2021 through to 31st of January 2022. And, you know, again, a big change because last time it was the DPV achieved the month prior to the incentive starting. So 2 things that are going to have a big impact on how you gather your points, and we're going to go over them in a bit more detail. Okay, and then also our February enrolments. Those we opened February enrolments with 100 PV and order count towards your enrolment requirement only. But that was a great way to kickstart your points accumulation. So we are hoping that you're all off to a good start. Thank you, Liv. So where can I find my base level leadership level information? Well, what we thought we'd actually give you a bit more detail this time to help you, and this will all be part of the file that we upload for you. So as you can see here, you need to go into your success tracker and select graphs, top right hand corner, and then you scroll down and select leadership level history. Okay, and that will bring up this next page, and there you select the baseline period of February 2021 to January 2022 and select display graph. Okay, and again, you know, even though I'm reading through this, this will be part of the information that we will share with you so that you've got it as a point of reference. Okay, now if you have not held a leadership level for 3 months out of the 12 months, because that forms your baseline period in the promotion, you need to look at the leadership level you've held for 2 months. So that captures it here, okay? So the graph will display your leadership level for each month of the baseline period. And from this graph, you can identify the leadership level you've held for 3 out of the 12 months. And this is your base leadership level that must be maintained or higher for 3 months out of the 10-month incentive period. And as I just mentioned, if you haven't achieved one for 3 months, you look down a level, that leadership level you've held for 2 months will be your base leadership level information. Okay. Wow, a lot of information there. Now, where can you find your base DPV information? Well, you go again into Success Tracker and select graphs, top right hand corner there, and then you scroll down and select downline point value. And then what comes up is this sheet here, this page, and then you select the baseline period of February, again the whole year, February 2021 to January 2022, and select display graph. And then up will come this. So this graph will then display your DPV for each month of the baseline period, and the 12 months of DPV, and divide by 12. And this is your base DPV amount that must be maintained or higher for 4 months out of the 10-month incentive period. Okay, so we've taken you step by step through that to make it easier and give you some in-depth information on where to start. So I hope you find that of value. Okay, so we're now going to go through a summary of qualification requirements point by point, because you know, understanding is half the journey, and we don't want any confusion, do we? Okay, so here we have a leadership level. You must maintain your base leadership level or higher for 3 months of the incentive period. Okay, so please note, your leadership level must not fall more than 1 level before your base leadership level in the last month of the incentive period, which is December. And this is also another new point for you. Associates not yet achieving a leadership level must attain a gold associate level at least twice during the incentive period, remembering that you have 10 months to do this. Okay, so this is great, but it makes good business sense to maintain your base leadership level every month. You know, what we're trying to do with all the criteria of the incentive trip is for you to be able to learn all the techniques associated with growing your business. And, you know, these make good business sense. These are building blocks for your business. And that's why we include them in the incentive trip criteria. Okay, now I'm going to just pause for a moment. The incentive trip is the short game. You know, it's great, it's exciting, and, you know, we're all working together to get you there. But all these elements that we're helping you with and to get skilled at and to learn actually help you with the long game. And the long game is creating a business platform, a career that drives your income and grows, you know, month on month, year on year for the long haul. So just wanted to capture that because it is important. The long game is the most important one. Okay, now number 2, summary of qualification requirements, DPV. You must maintain your base DPV or higher for 4 months of the incentive period. Now, a new associates-based DPV is determined by the average of their first 3 months DPV in the business, and that's important to take note of. Okay, so we're embracing everyone here. We're embracing those who've got an established business, and we're embracing those new associates. We also want to inspire to come along on the journey and also achieve this amazing incentive trip. Okay, so this is the biggie. This is the one I'm sure you're all holding your breath about, and it's about enrollments. And we've captured them here. For bronze level, we've got a total of 17, which is 7 new associates and 10 customers. Now, remember, this is a 10-month promotion. And when we look back at last year's incentive trip, we just didn't double the figures because now you've got double the time to achieve it. We looked at what was reasonable, and this is, you know, I guess makes good business sense. So for bronze level, a total of 17 enrollments, 7 associates and 10 new customers. And as you can see there, you can all read silver. It goes to 21 with 10 and 11 split between associates and customers. And for gold, it's 28, which is a split of 14 and 14. And then platinum above is 39, 20 new associates and 19 new customers. Okay, so what I just want to call out here is the note at the bottom: the minimum requirement must be met at each level. And like, for example, bronze will not be achieved if you have 5 associates and 20 customers. You have to have the minimum of 7 associates and 10 customers. Again, it's about building blocks that make sense for you to have the opportunity to build your career on a firm foundation. And on that journey along the way, get to celebrate with us in Hobart in 2023. Okay, so let's have a look at this. Qualification points. And this is what we're going to be celebrating at bronze. It's a 4-night, 5-day trip with twin accommodation, achieving for 1 person. At silver, we've got 19,500 points, again, for 4-night, 5-day trip, twin accommodation for 2. And up in the ante to gold, 27,750 points. Now, this is a 4-night, 5-day with a 2-night extension, which is really exciting. Twin accommodation, people for 2. Platinum, wow, and this is awesome. Points, 33,750, 10 months to do it, guys. 4-night, 5-day trip plus 2-night extension plus VIP extras. That makes me feel very excited for all those who are achieving every level. Every level is going to be exciting. And that's twin accommodation, people for 2. And then this diamond level. This is another level that we've added at 43,750 points. As you can see here, it's 4 nights and 5 days, 2-night extension. You also got VIP extras, plus a diamond experience, plus a share in a bonus cash prize. Now, that hasn't actually been determined yet. So there's going to be a prize pool at that level, and we'll be rolling that out soon, but there's just a little bit of work still to be done in that area, but it's going to be exciting with twin accommodation, people for 2. So just some different changes there. But again, as I say, we look at sharing the information a bit more. Well, I think someone might have just asked about the cash bonus. So we're going to share that with you soon. Okay. All right. So number 5, minimum order requirement. Now, some of these things for those who've been on Mannatech incentive trips year on year, you know, are part of the status quo, but I'm going to validate them here for those who are first timers. You must generate a minimum order of 150 PPV every month of the incentive. Now, of that 150 PPV, 100 PV must come from your own personal order, okay? And then please take note of the notes. Your PPV is defined as your personal volume and customer purchase. PV is your personal volume only, okay? And if you are a new associate joining at any time during the incentive period, for example, April, June and August, you must still generate a minimum of 100 PPV order for each month of the incentive period you are an associate. So we just wanted to clarify that to make sure there's no misunderstanding for new associates joining. Okay. All right, I wonder how we're doing so far. I'm wondering if how many questions we're going to get at the end, but please wait, because the questions may be answered at the end, and then you know, we'll make sure we cover off on everything that you need to know and get rid of any confusion, hopefully. Okay, so how can you earn these points? Well, there's 5 categories to awarding points. And as we said, first one is register and activate, so that we know you really want to try for this trip. And you know what? I think being part of the trip, being part of these calls, being part of some of the new things we're doing is going to be exciting. So come and join us and learn some hints and tips on building your business along the way. Now, number 2 is product orders. Points are awarded for both automatic orders and one-time orders. The third point is leadership. Again, points are awarded for personal leadership, leadership maintenance and leadership development. So we're giving you multiple ways to add points. And number 4 is business development. Points are going to be awarded for earning a new team 2, 4 or 6 business development bonus, both to the associate and the enroller. And we also have a new associate bonus. Bonus points are awarded according to a new associate's enrollment date to provide a fair opportunity to achieve the incentive, provided all other requirements are met. And that's a new one, and we're excited to share that, because the more new associates we can get on the incentive trip, the more exciting it's going to be. Okay. So register and activate. Here's the link, and if you haven't done it, then take notice, take a screenshot, and make sure you get your 50 bonus points. Every point counts, okay? All right. Now, the next one is product orders, okay? And points, again, here, I'm just reading it with you to make sure that we go over it point by point. Points are awarded for new orders placed during the incentive period for both automatic orders and one-time orders. To earn points, you must be the enroller of the associate. So let's look at the notes. 1, as an associate, your personal PPV will be counted at a minimum of 150 PPV and up to a maximum of 750 PPV every month. And remember, your PPV is defined as your personal volume and customer purchases, okay? Points are awarded for both associate and customer orders, and points are also awarded for reactivated accounts. Now, let me just clarify with reactivated accounts. New associate and customers must have a ship to address in Australasia, so that's Australia, Singapore, New Zealand, with unique contact details, and the shipment should not be to the enroller's address, and reactivated accounts must be shipped to the address on the reactivated account with payment from the account holder. So there's just a couple of clauses there that are covered in the T&C that you can read later, but I wanted to point them out now as they are important, okay? So let's look at this. New automatic order points, and what we can see here is from month 1 to 6 months plus, depending on the PV, you get the points. So I guess, you know, just to cover off on it quickly, we start at 20 for 100 to 150 PV order, and then up to 30 once you go above 150 to 151, up to 250, and then 251 plus. And for each month that you are on the automatic order, it generates those points. So a great way to accumulate points for the incentive trip, and also encouraging customers to, you know, look at all the added advantage of being on the program 1 to 2, 3, 4, 5 months. You guys know how it all works, and also accumulating loyalty points along the way. So there's a lot to encourage those automatic orders. Okay, so new automatic order points. John signed up Sarah. We just wanted to give some clarity. So we've spent a lot of time giving you examples this time. So it was easier to understand. So for example 1, John signed up Sarah as a new associate in April with an automatic order of 110 PV. Sarah stayed on the automatic order for the duration of the incentive period with the following PV, and therefore earning John as the enroller the below points. And as you can see there, how quickly it accumulates to 470 total. So again, that's just a glance, but we wanted to have this embedded in the document so that when you get your hard copy, or you can download it from the library as a hard copy, we're not printing it out, you can actually sit down, go through this, and you've got all the information to hand, which I hope gives you clarity. Okay. So, new automatic order points. Here we go. Here's another example. My associate Lisa joined later in the incentive period and had a total of 3 automatic orders during the incentive period. These 3 automatic orders had the following PV and therefore earned the points below. Again, we've included this example in the documentation to give clarity and make it easier to understand how easy it is to accumulate those points on automatic orders. And as you can see here, the total accumulated is 100. But please take note, the automatic orders do not need to be in consecutive months to earn points. Okay, so take advantage of that one as well. Now, reactivation. And again, this is an opportunity to reconnect, re-inspire, and go back on your customer list and maybe encourage someone to reactivate. So every month enrollers can earn bonus points for reactivated associates or customers that placed an automatic order of 100 PV plus during the incentive period. So as you can see here, again, 1 month, we've got 10 up to 25 if it's an order of 251 plus PV, 2+ months, again, 15 per month, 20 if the order goes above 150 to 151 to 250 PV, up to 35 for 251 and above, okay? But please, again, take note, a reactivation is defined as not having had an automatic order since the 1st of September 2021, 6 months prior to this incentive period commencing. So that's a key point there. We were keen to make sure we called it out, and you could take note of that as well, okay? So the other one is, product orders on one-time orders. So points for new one-time orders will be awarded at 1 point per PV. So the number of points earned equals the order PV point volume. So again, multiple ways for you to start accumulating points to get you celebrating with us on this amazing incentive trip. I keep giving you a plug, don't I? But it's exciting. Okay. And then there's leadership. Points will be awarded for new leadership levels achieved above your base leadership level and under the following categories: personal leadership achievement, new leadership maintenance, and leadership development. So please note, if you have achieved a leadership level above your base leadership level prior to the incentive period, you will still be awarded points for any leadership level reached during the incentive period that is above your base. So it's about, where you start, you have an opportunity to build and grow and be rewarded for doing so. So I think that's an important starting point for a lot of you. And I'm excited to see that one included in our incentive trip criteria. Okay, next one. Wow, we've done something a bit unusual here, and this is new. And what we've decided is, we really want to celebrate those achieving and reaching their first 2 leadership levels in the compensation plan. So for someone who's new and reaches Silver Associate within the incentive trip period, will get 100 bonus points which is pretty exciting. And then it tapers down, gold associate 50, and then you can see as going forward. What we're trying to do is encourage all new associates who've joined to see that this incentive trip is within their reach, and for you guys to be helping your new associates to reach these levels actually enhances your position and strengthens your business. So it's about looking outward, not looking inward. It's about if you could help every enrolled associate achieve silver associate within the promotional period, get them excited, just think what that would do to your business platform. So we wanted to excite the one going for it and support the one helping someone achieve those levels. And I'm pretty excited about that addition to this incentive trip. Okay. Right, so let's just look at it here. Points are awarded for personal rank advancement when an associate reaches a new leadership level that is higher than their base leadership level during the incentive period. So points can only be claimed once at the highest new leadership level achieved. So we've circled and thrown out here 2 examples. One we've called David, base leadership level is gold director, and during the incentive period he achieved silver executive director, so he's awarded 200 points. Then David goes on to achieve gold executive director during the incentive period, so he will be awarded the points at the gold executive director level instead, which means he gets 350. So it's not plus plus, it's just that points that's highlighted at that level. So let's go, David. Okay, all right. So new leadership maintenance. I hope you're following me. Hang on a minute. I need a glass of water. This is pretty exciting stuff. But it really is important that we read through it together and then we can sort out any queries afterwards. So new leadership maintenance. Points are awarded when an associate maintains a new leadership level achieved during the incentive period and an additional 1 month, also during the incentive period. If the same level is maintained for 2, 5, 7 months or more, they earn the same amount of points regardless. So here again, we've called out an example for you. Sally achieved a new leadership level of gold executive director during the incentive period, so she is awarded 350 points. Sally went on to maintain gold executive director for an additional month, awarding her 300 points for leadership maintenance, bringing her total of 350 plus 300 to 650 points. So Sally was then able to maintain her gold executive director for an additional 3 months. Her points remain the same as they can only be awarded once. Okay, so as I say, we've added a lot of examples this time because we wanted, as I say, no confusion. And I think that's given some clear examples that you can dive into once you have the opportunity to read your own copy. Okay. So where are we now? At number 4, I think.
Jenny, do you want to just capture the special note down the bottom? Because that's the important one.
I'm getting too carried away here. Thank you. Yes, I will call out the note. Once an associate earns points under A, personal leadership achievement, their DPV and leadership level needs to be the same or higher to then go on to earn B, new leadership maintenance level points. Thanks, Liv. I was getting too carried away. We put those notes in for a reason, didn't we? Okay. All right. So now with leadership development, let's go through this one again. Leadership development points are awarded to the enroller as a result of their enrollee earning points at A, personal leadership achievement. So what we're doing is rewarding the enroller for helping and supporting leadership development within the team. So example 1, your enrollee, Michelle, is an executive director and achieves silver executive director during the incentive, so you will be awarded 200 points. And example 2, Michelle then goes on to achieve gold executive director, so you will be awarded the points of the gold executive director level instead, which is 350. So instead of 200, you're now rewarded with 350 for helping someone else be successful. So again, and I won't miss the notes this time, in order to be awarded points at C, the enroller must be at the same leadership level or higher than their base leadership level. They must also be a higher leadership level than their enrollee. All right. Leadership development points may be earned for associates you are helping to achieve the incentive. However, you must have personally enrolled them to receive leadership development points. Okay, so business development. Gosh, there's so many ways to get there, isn't there? I can see all those points, you know, minus, 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 minus. I'd start at the top and then I'd subtract, or maybe someone goes up. I don't know, sorry. Business development. Just needed a break. Associate. Points are awarded to associates who earn a new Team 2, Team 4 and or Team 6 business development bonus during the incentive period and are awarded for each month the bonuses are earned during the period. Now, I think this is interesting. Company actually pays you a bonus for Team 2, Team 4 and T6. So, but we're also giving you points to get you on the incentive trip as well. So makes good business sense to me. So look at this. New business development bonus, earn Team 2. You get one-time points of 250, but if you maintain it, you get another 150 points every month. And it accumulates, or it climbs. New business development bonus Team 4, one-time awardment of 500 points. But the maintenance every month after that, another 300 points. New business development at Team 6, one-time points, 750. Maintain every month, 600 points. So, you know, I'd like you to think, whatever level you are, if you are at Team 6, but you can help someone in your team earn Team 2 and Team 4 for the first time, again, that's a business practice for the long game, consolidating your career and your potential or future income as you grow your business by building teams. So I love that initiative. So for this one, business development for the associate, new business development bonus, okay? If an associate creates a new Team 2, they will automatically be awarded 250 points. And example 2, if that same associate maintains that new Team 2 for 3 months, they're awarded 450 points. Look at that, 150 by 3. So some good examples for you to use as reference points and inspire you and hopefully keep you on track too. I'm being audacious now, aren't I? And what about the enroller? Points are awarded to the enroller of an associate who earns a new Team 2, Team 4 and Team 6 business development bonus during the incentive period, and are awarded for each month the bonuses are earned during that period. Okay, so you've got new business development bonus Team 2, again at Team 4 and Team 6, and look at those points. One-time point at new Team 2, 200, maintenance 100 points every month, and it climbs all the way up to Team 6, one-time award of 600 points, maintenance 400 points every month. A great way to accumulate points as the business, you encourage your business to grow. Okay. So business development, again, we're just going to give you some examples here with the enroller. As an associate, you're enrolled, earned a new Team 4. So as a result, you earned 400 one-time points. And as the associate then maintained the Team 4 for 3 months, you earned 200 points per month, and we called out 3 months, so that's a total of 600 points. So again, multiple ways for you to accumulate points towards your goal, which is again a great opportunity to build your business. Okay, so business development reminder, bonus type. We're just again to validate some things that are worth just calling out on a call like here. I'm sure you know it, but it's good to have it in black and white in front of you. Team 2 is enroll 2 associates who can also create 500 plus PPV on their associate accounts. And look at the bonus, that's 125. As I said, the company is paying you a bonus, and also you're getting points on this amazing trip. Team 4, again, enroll 4 associates who each create their own 500 plus PPV on their associate accounts. And that's another cash bonus of $190 per month. And Team 6, that cash bonus for 6 or 7 associates rises to $250 per month. So a great income generator there for you all. So, but be sure to check your most recent emails from Manatech Australia for updated details on the compensation plan changes. Then more enhancements to the business development bonus, but on the trip, we're only paying for team 2, team 4 and team 6. Okay, but there's cash bonuses there on the new enhancements. So here we have something new and something exciting. And again, a way to inspire and encourage new associates to go for this amazing incentive trip. All new associates enrolled from January 2021 will be provided a fair opportunity to achieve the travel incentive via being able to have points in their Kickstart bucket for the entry bronze level. So bonus points will be provided depending on the associate's enrolment date. So look at this, if they enrolled between January and December 2021, they will have 2,000 bonus points already to kickstart their trip incentive. And they need to get to 9250 for bronze level. If they join between January and March 2022, they're going to have 3,000 points in their bucket. And the points they need to get for bronze level is 8,250. And April to June, bonus points, 4,000. So 7,250 points. Okay, so these enrollment requirements must also be met. So we're going to encourage people along the way to jump in and go gangbusters and see if they can earn trip, okay, which is pretty exciting. All right, so, oh, wow, we got through it. We absolutely got through it. But I guess what we wanted to reinforce tonight was that our incentive trip actually started for some in February, because we had a bonus month where enrollments, all February enrollments counted as long as they came with 100 PV order. And I know we had a shout out on our last call, but we've got a lot more people on this call. So it's time to be proud out loud. Again, I'd like you to put a thumbs up or a heart if you actually kick-started your incentive trip in February. And if you celebrated on last call, it doesn't matter, you can celebrate again. But if we've got anybody who's joining us for the first time tonight, and they've also got February bonus points, time to jump on the chat and let me see what's happening out there. That's pretty exciting, guys. Come on, let me see what's happening. Woohoo. Okay, who's got February bonus points? Wow, look at this. This is amazing. Okay. Fabulous. Way to go. That is absolutely awesome. You need to be proud out loud, okay? Oh, I like the PV over 300. Well done, Patsy. One signed up in February. It's amazing. Okay, so we're all on this journey together, and it's going to be an exciting journey that we want to celebrate together. Okay. So let's just point out what your resources are. We are looking here to uploading these probably within the next day or so. There's just a little bit of typing still to be done, but you're going to have now a travel incentive brochure, how to qualify. There'll be the brochure, which you can see the front cover on left-hand side of the screen. And then there's a fine print, which you all need to read. You all need to understand, make sure that nothing is unclear. And if you've got any questions, then please let us know. We have already compiled an FAQ list, but we can always add anything to that if someone's got a question that needs clarifying, so that we can keep everybody on the same page. And there will also be an incentive blog as well. Okay. All right. So I can see someone asking already if there's bonus months. You're going to have to be patient. We will roll out some things. It's a 10-month promo. So there's going to be exciting things happening over the next 10 months. And we're just going to, what's the word I want to, not tease you. That's not the right word. I want to keep you engaged. I want to keep you inspired. And I want to keep you on the journey. So there's going to be surprises and bonuses along the way. And that's all I'm going to say. But anyway, okay. Just, I'm going to ask you to capture the level that you want to achieve and then start working on it now. And then whatever we do as far as bonuses will just give you a bit of a spurt along the way. So Olivia has already put together a calendar of our monthly incentive training calls. So we're going to, every week, 4 weeks, we will connect with you and be sure that you check the events page so you never miss a call. And we're going to do some things different than we've done before because, as I said, it's a 10-month campaign. We're going to run some surprises just for you, the group that's on the call, nobody else, some gifts, and let's have some fun together. And obviously the ultimate prize is encouraging you to stay focused, keep working towards this amazing incentive trip. Okay. All right. So we've put together, Olivia's been working hard behind the scenes, a monthly checklist. And really it's about activity because as I've shared with you before, activity always gives productivity. So you need to keep yourself focused with a checklist. So, and these are all the things that you need to be mindful of. You know, have I generated my personal monthly order of 150 PV? Base level leadership, okay? Enrolled customers. So we're going to send you this single sheet that you can print out, that you can keep yourself on track, okay? And just again, we will circle back and revisit this at times during our incentive call schedule, okay? But it is important that you keep a track of what you need to do, when you need to do it, and how you're going to achieve it. And that's what we're here for, okay? All right. So let's just take a moment. Obviously, there was a lot of information shared and there's a lot to take in. Don't expect you to take it in all at one go. That's why you need to download the brochures, print them out, and really thoroughly go through everything so you understand it all. But these are at least 4 things that we know already that will have a huge impact on you achieving this trip. And they're questions for you to ask yourself. Can I achieve a new leadership level? Because what we're going to do is focus on these 4 key points as part of our training over the forthcoming months. How can I help my enrollee achieve a new leadership level? That's going to be a key training element. You know, it's about working with them 30, 60, 90, and I don't want to go in any more than that, but these are just checks, you know, that you need to think, can I achieve a new team 2, team 4, team 6? Start thinking about it. What does it need for you to do to be able to put a tick against that one and start earning not only bonus points, but another level of income as well? And what bonus points can I work towards achieving each month? And we will revisit these over the forthcoming months, okay? And that's going to be reinforced on the next slide. So the why. It's why we're doing what we're doing. These are key points we will cover in the next few months to help support you. And as I say, have more of you celebrating with us in Hobart in March 2023. So, okay. So how are we going to continue to support you? We're going to have, as I mentioned briefly earlier, we're going to have additional activities. We're going to have promotions. We've got some great company promotions coming up for everybody shortly. Bonuses, surprises, because, you know, 10 months is a long incentive trip period. So we want to keep you inspired and hopefully motivated by having some fun and rewards and gifting along the way. So and we are going to give you some different challenges in a fun way. Again, all aimed at helping you create that solid business platform that you need to build a great business and get you on trip. So we're going to have challenges and we're going to have multiple winners. It's not going to be lucky draws. It's going to be that old saying, if it's going to be, it's up to me. And if you want these prizes, then, you know, you're going to have to join in the challenges. And if you go above and beyond, we're going to have some exciting things happen. Woohoo! So, oh my gosh, how did you go with the first challenge in March? We actually launched a challenge and we started with, well, I wouldn't say easy, but what we wanted was one what we felt that everybody could do if they put their mind to it. And the challenge for March was enroll 2 customers with a minimum 100 PV order. So I want you now to jump on chat and you tell me, have you enrolled 2 customers, 2 or more? And then I'm going to ask you to connect with Olivia via email to let her know the names of your customers so that she can organize the surprises that we've got waiting for you. So, okay, come on, be proud out loud, guys. Yes, if you've enrolled 2 customers and you go yes on the chat line, then Olivia will be expecting an email from you over the next day or so, or she'll be chasing you up. No, I don't want her to chase you up. You need to be proactive. Okay. And we will then be sending a surprise package to you. Yes. Wow. Okay. Okay. Come on, everyone. Who's done 2? Everyone's celebrating Poppy. Well done, Poppy. You're leading the charge. I want somebody to take up the challenge and see if we can give Poppy a bit of friendly competition here. Come on. You know, it shows it can be done. So, and you have 14 so far in March. My goodness gracious, you're going gangbusters. Well done. How many have jumped on and said that they've done 2? Come on, 2 customers in March. I'm not too sure if our first shipment's going to be a small one or a large one, but congratulations for those who've taken up the challenge. You're not going to want to miss out on the surprise that we've got to send you. Oh, and the month's not done yet. You've got another day. Oh my goodness, come on. The day's not over, is it? And the month's not over until it's the last minute to midnight. Go, Bella. You're on a promise here. Okay, one more. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, excellent. Okay. All right. So we'll keep track of those who've enrolled 2 customers for the month of March. Okay. So, all right. Are you ready for the next challenge for April? Let's see if you can do this one in April. Okay. We're just going to ask for 1. Enroll 1 new associate in the month of April with a minimum 100 PV order, and we will be sending you a surprise. Now, 1 associate for April. Doesn't matter if you did any in March or any in February. This is +1 in April, or if it's your first one in April. It's an associate in April for you to get our surprise box. And this one's going to be interesting, but just think about. Right, come on. I see Lizanne's accepted the challenge. Who else is going to accept the challenge? That's going to be fun. Come on. Need some activity happening here. Good on you, Poppy. Come on. Good on you, Kelly. Okay. All right. Challenge accepted. Go team. Come on. It's all about you, guys. It's all about you. And we're just encouraging you, as I say, with everyone loves surprises. Okay. All right. So I'm not too sure if we've got any questions on the chat that I need to address, but let's just put the next call is Wednesday, the 27th of April in the calendar. Okay. I think Liv's going to share with the update of who's I'm speaking for you, Liv, not I shouldn't, about after the 15th of the month when we can see, when we get the report of who's done what, we're going to validate who's done the challenge. So the gifting will go out on after the 15th of the month, after the commission run. So, but so be patient, and we aim to please, and it's going to be exciting. I think I got that right, Liv, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. I dropped it on the chat as well.
Excellent. Okay, so I think what we need to do is give you time to print out your copy, your hard copy of what we've just gone through tonight. Go through it with a fine-tooth comb. Hit us with any queries or questions. Have a look on the FAQ sheet anyway, but if it's not covered there, let us know. And then we can send the answer to the question back to the big group. So we're keeping the whole group engaged and working together. So, right, okay, no questions, I don't think. I didn't know whether you captured anything, Liv, but if not, we'll go through it And
There
we'll get
were a couple, but what we'll do is add them to the FAQ sheet, and we'll
Alright,
just have it all documented and make it easier for everybody.
Okay.
That way it's all located in one place.
All right, yeah, it's very hard to go through a presentation and keep an eye on what's happening on the chat line at the same time. So look, thank you for joining us, every one of you. I hope you're as excited as we are. You know, we're already planning to make this trip exceptional. You won't be disappointed. Wouldn't it be awesome if, oh, I'm going to dream big. Every one of you was on trip with us. That would be awesome. So I'm going to dream big, guys. Okay, just need you to want to be there. Okay, so thank you for joining us tonight, and we'll catch up with you in a month's time. And stay focused. We've got some news coming out. You'll be getting some updated news. I'm not going to say any more than that before our call on the 27th, which is, I'm sure, is going to excite you and make it easier for you to reach out and connect with people. Ooh, I'm not going to say any more. I'm going to jump offline. Okay. All right. Good night, everyone. And again, thank you for joining us. Bye for now.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.